Alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between Tommy the Hitman Hearns and the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Including 48 wins by knockout and 5 losses. Coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. And his opponent across the ring with a record of 39 wins, including 30 knockouts and 6 defeats. Hailing out of Montebello, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway.
Keep pushing.
De La Hoya against Tommy Hearns. You think Tommy Hearns is licking his chops here, saying, I got a guy opposite me who I know I can handle in a certain way?
Yeah, and that's the one thing that can be his Achilles heel, is that he is licking his chops. He's looking ahead a little bit. He's saying, hey, I'm going to go land a punch. I'm going to go home. Maybe that gives an advantage or an opportunity for De La Hoya.
Missed the body shot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Blocks that belt line well. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And a good counter by Tommy Hearns. Little volume punching to the body there. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
There you go.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. De La Hoya is used to doling out punishment, but now he's taken too much, and the ref is thinking about stopping this fight.
He's taking too much and is standing too tall. Now being a tall guy is hurting him. There's a lot of target to find.
And that's the end of round 1. De La Hoya's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
How about that exchange? And another right hand comes in. Not able to connect with the uppercut. De La Hoya is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Halfway through round number 2. We've heard you say that Oscar De La Hoya's strength is his left hand, and he's naturally left-handed. Let's specifically talk about his jab and his hook. What do you think?
Oh, good. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but good enough to win the titles that he's been able to win, and good enough for the most part to have the upper hand, the upper left hand, without, you know, making too much of a pun out of it. But I think the most important thing is, for the most part, he uses his height. He has great size. You know, he started out as a junior lightweight. This is a guy who was tall, rangy, and with a good left hand, he was a guy who could control most fighters most of the time.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. 10 clicks of the talk.
Keep working the body.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched the movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you?
Yep.
Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the greater army.
Oscar De La Hoya stunned, and he is hurt. De La Hoya able to block that punch. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
No need to be on the inside.
Tommy Hearns is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Double up your jab.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep doing what you're doing. Left and right. Keep that head moving.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Hearns is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Comes right back with some offense of his own. And round 3 comes to an end.
Stay away from you. Keep throwing that jab. Needs a counter.
Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Head and body. Head and body. Nice. Come on, keep focused.
Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya. To this day, if you ask most fight fans, hey, what's the greatest action fight of all time?
Nice.
They'll still say Hagler-Hearns. What do you think of the mentality of being on the losing end of that?
Well, first of all, I think the mentality of the fans is they like westerns. They like shootouts, first of all. But that can be really a debilitating loss when you go out there and you fire the kind of offense that Hearns did early, and then you just get broken down. You just get taken away by somebody named Marvin Hagler.
Uppercut. 1, 2.
There's a straight right hand. There's the old 1-2. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch.
You're not focusing.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. De La Hoya's last round didn't go the way he wants, not with that swelling that we see.
This guy is beating. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around.
but you have to let it go. Keep your guard up.
Round number 5 has arrived. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Oh, keep your distance. Attaboy.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Stay away from the inside. Nice work. Nice work. Oh, you're doing great.
Oscar De La Hoya's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
De La Hoya's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And round 5 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
He missed with that headshot.
Watch that.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tommy
Punch and
Hearns.
move. Punch and move.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Jump on him. Hey,
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. De La Hoya is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Well, you can mark down another round for him there with his precise, accurate punching. What does his opponent have to do?
He has to feint a little bit. Feinting is the kryptonite to timing. It throws it off. You know, you feint and you're going to throw something, you don't throw it. And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feinting. That's the key.
see those
Oh, he
coming.
just misses with that headshot. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
Oh, God. That's it, just like that. Keep moving.
Able to counter that attack. And he ties up on the inside. Daniel Hoya's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back. He's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. De La Hoya's now seeing his own blood, and it's coming from his mouth.
Stay on the outside.
Hearns is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Whoop, whoop. Hands up. Keep working the jab. Keep it up.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. And round 7 comes to an end.
See you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. That was good. That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Just keep that up.
Teddy's scorecard has it one-sided. Hearns is probably thinking to himself, what more do I have to do to score a knockdown here?
Well, that's another testing of the character of a fighter, Joe, that he doesn't get frustrated and he doesn't lose his patience. He stays with what's working. He stays within himself.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Tommy Hearns has got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Halfway through this round here.
Come on, keep focused. Keep working the jab. Good, good. You don't need to be on the inside. You need to keep that head moving. Come on, hit him.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Jump on him. Nice. Back to the body.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Double up your jabs.
Oh, what an exchange. And now he scores well with the straight right. Hearns' combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Like what I see in there.
And that's the end of round 8. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut, the kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has to gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Hearns' defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Unable to make an impact there by Tommy Hearns. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Got this one. Keep this in there. Come on.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in. You see him backing him up against the ropes. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya.
Stay away from the inside. That's okay. Pay him back.
And that's the end of round 9. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
1, 2, 1, 2.
What a hook to the head by Oscar De La Hoya. Hearns' combination punching is working well here. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Big shot. Perfectly executed combination. Oscar De La Hoya's down. He's going to have to beat the count. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Punch and move. Punch and move.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Couldn't hit him solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
De La Hoya's rising back up. That takes some guts. Good counter punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good job on the two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. De La Hoya's well off the mark that time.
Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. We can recoup from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Tommy Hearns' backers know that he's in control of this fight. Everybody in the arena can see it. Your scorecard has him way up as we begin round number 11. Plus, he really hasn't been damaged at all. His Oscar De La Hoya, there it is! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
De La Hoya is now getting back up off the canvas. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Hearns is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Hearns has given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch.
And yet another big shot comes in. Oscar De La Hoya's got to beat the count, but I don't think he has it in him. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Keep moving. Stay on the outside.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Oscar De La Hoya's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Tommy Hearns' power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.